Venezuela does, because we're headed down the same road. Venezuelans are being thrown in jail for tweeting and criticizing the government on Twitter. 8 people have been jailed in the last 11 months for tweeting messages that the government found offensive or thought were a threat to the country's political instability. Who created that political instability? It was Hugo Chavez and the current guy that's there that sold the people out to the bankers, just like the socialist in Greece, Tsipras, the prime minister there. Bloomberg was bragging about how they got 700% return on investment out of Venezuela. They say these guys understand that they pay the bondholders first. And in that article, they were talking about how the citizens had to go to other countries to get food, water, medicine, but they were going to get their investments covered, and they were making a killing as they killed the people there. Now, listen to what they are doing here. These are charges that range from conspiracy. Oh, that's pretty broad, isn't it? Instigating hatred to espionage and, quote unquote, causing anxiety. Just cause anxiety. You know, like Wesley Clark says, you got a right to be disloyal to the United States, but we got a right to segregate you for the duration of the conflict. In other words, a war on terror that is never going to end. All these people, all these charges, rather, qualify for probation, defense lawyers say, but somehow, their cases have stalled. And 5 of the 8 people are still behind bars. They say where they're being held is a Caracas prison that is guarded by intelligence personnel of the SEBIN, the Bolivarian Service of National Intelligence. You know what they call that building that they're keeping them in, the headquarters of the SEBIN? They call it the Tomb. That organization has been around since they had right-wing military coups. So they have right-wing military coups. They create this secret police organization. Their headquarters is called the Tomb. And then they change to leftist. Still stays the same. Nothing changes. Of course, a lot of those coups were created by our own CIA, just like the coup that preceded all the problems that we have between America and Iran, the coup of Iran that established the secret police, the Savak in Iran. Of course, we never hear about that. As far as Americans are concerned, the first time they ever heard of Iran was when the American embassy was taken over. But we have a long history of our government, of the CIA, overthrowing governments and putting in military dictatorships, but more importantly, putting in a secret police, a tyranny. So why would we think that they would ever do that here in America? Why would we think there would ever be an overthrow of our government? Why would we ever think that they would do things, that they would act on things like the NDAA?
This is a protest, and this is a riot. If you can't tell the difference, then you are part of the problem. Infowars.com.